after working with Dermalogica and Concur, we've now saved £4 per invoice. We've got 85% online adoption, and we have saved the £40,000 target. And the great news is we continue to save the money. Dermalogica came to us through a tender process. They had been speaking to Concur and the Concur expense team, and they were looking for a partner to help them with their travel. Good news, Concur recommended us as a partner. They knew that we'd really understand and be really consultative to find out more about the customer, where they travel to, what the processes were, and effectively how we can make them more efficient and how we could save them money. Tom at Dermalogica got in touch with us, and we'd done a webinar. We told them more about our business, our credentials, how we worked, and we agreed that we would meet at their offices and really have just an initial discovery meeting to understand their processing, where they travel to, their approval processes, and really how we take them from a paper-based system, get them automated, but also work collectively with Concur and the expense team and all their other product to really look at a full integrated solution for them. At the initial meeting, it was very obvious that they come from a history of having their own employees looking after travel. There was a lot of paperwork, there wasn't really so much control, and they really didn't have visibility of the data. So once we understood that, we was able to really impress upon them the benefits of having more data and how we would take them on a journey to start to manage their processes, their savings. Coupled with that, it was also apparent that the team of bookers there, it was about covering holiday, sickness, out of hours and things like that. We decided that we'd have to take them on the journey of taking them online. We came up with the target of 85% online within 12 months. And for the really more complex bookings, multi-sector flights and things like that, that we would probably need to utilise a team, put in place a really good service level agreement for them, and manage them both in and out of hours around that service level. And we set up a scorecard of how we would achieve that and manage the offline bookings. But also it was really important that we could flow them bookings back into the system seamlessly so they got a view of the bigger picture. Through our initial meeting, we took lots of data away. We analysed it, and we was able to really quickly understand trends within the travel. So we knew that very quickly, once we measured that and was able to leverage our own buying power, measure some of our technology, that we would be able to sort of start to make quite quick savings within their business. Following up from the meeting, we took all the data away. We had a really good understanding of their travel, and we come up with a proposal and really a journey, not just through the implementation process, but onwards for the next 3, 6, 12 months and what we'd achieve. And the savings that we signed up to, we very quickly achieved. And the data proved, if you like, priceless in that, because we'd already talked to the major airlines and hotels, and we really had an understanding where we could get better deals to start with the savings. And the other important thing was that we utilised a lot of our own people, so they could actually focus more on their core business in terms of their people that were doing some of the travel bookings, and that alleviated time within their business as well. So the paper really did shrink very quickly. The automated process came into play very quickly, and most importantly, the savings plate came into play very quickly as well. Dermalogica from the outset said it was really important that they worked with a approved certified Concur partner. The reason for that was they take an extensive range of SAP Concur products, and us as the business travel partner, they wanted to make sure that we totally understood the functionality, all the travel side, but also how we would link into the expense side. The integrated solution was extremely important to them as a much broader picture of what they was trying to achieve. The other aspect about Dermalogica is they wasn't looking just for today. They was looking 2, 3, 4, 5 years ahead, and they wanted a business that would actually help them future-proof their business. It was very big around sort of things like duty of care, travel well-being, and that was really important. We understood where the journey was going to go for Dermalogica and actually tailoring a solution to run alongside that. We explained how the industry is changing. There's lots of yield management in hotels and airlines, but how we had really great assurance tools to be able to work through those difficult challenges in terms of buying and best practices. The great news is, after working with Dermalogica and Concur, we've now saved £4 per invoice for them. We've got 85% online adoption, which is fantastic, and we have saved the £40,000 target in the first year. And the great news is we continue to save the money and improve the efficiencies.